Okay, y'all, so according to an exclusive from People, Cardi B has reportedly pulled back from her relationship with Stefon Diggs because things got too heated and complicated. So you guys know that they share a son. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs recently welcomed their baby boy Touchdown in November of 2025, and rumors started that, they broke up after the Super Bowl. But a lot of people feel like something was going on before the Super Bowl, because when Cardi B was asked if she had some encouraging words for Stefon Diggs, she just said good luck. And shortly after the Super Bowl, people noticed that they unfollowed each other. And then shortly after that, Cardi B started her Little Miss Drama tour. And while she was talking about Bia, because Bia had something shady to say about Stefon Diggs, she said that she wasn't effing with Stefon Diggs, but that doesn't mean that other people can talk about him.
Let me tell you something. Just because I ain't with my baby daddy doesn't mean you get to talk about my baby daddy. This for you.
So sources are saying that Cardi B says that she feels like she cannot 100% trust Stefon Diggs, but they're still co-parenting, but the door isn't fully closed. So who knows? They might get back together. They might rekindle. Who knows? But as for right now, the source is saying that Cardi B does not trust Stefon Diggs. I'm not surprised that Cardi B doesn't trust Stefon Diggs. I mean, he had like 4 or 5 babies in 1 year, even though the other 4 were before her baby. Still, I wouldn't trust him. And there was an article that was also put out saying that Cardi B said that if Stefon Diggs cheated, or if another woman came and said that she was pregnant with his baby, that she would be done with him. But as for now, it just seemed like she doesn't trust him. I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this, because it seems like she pulled back the second she couldn't trust him, and that's what matters. Like, we already know that she got herself in a pickle with Stefon Diggs because he already got like 4 other babies, and we understand that, but it seems like she removed herself from the situation as soon as she felt like she couldn't trust him. And hey, I applaud her for that. But anyways, moving on to the next topic, I wonder what Mariah the Scientist is going to have to say about Young Thug dancing with this Instagram model. Young Thug did respond to this situation of him being caught dancing with his Instagram model, and he said, "Just was walking past the camera and danced with the fan on some cool-ish, don't make it nothing crazy, and yes, I already saw the camera, lol, I have a wife." But it doesn't seem like she was a fan. It seemed like she was randomly dancing and he just randomly popped up in her camera. Then he want to call her a fan. How we know she a fan? But we don't know what kind of interaction they had off camera, but it seems like she was recording and he just popped up randomly and started dancing with her. And like I said, I want to know what Mariah the Scientist is going to have to say about this, because she came for Natalie Nunn when Natalie Nunn just put some fiery emojis. He's out here dancing with the whole Instagram baddie. But I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this. Do you guys feel like he was actually dancing with a fan, or that's his excuse? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below.
Y'all, Cardi B is exactly who she thinks she is. Not only did she break up with Stefon Diggs, but we ain't heard about him since, okay? We don't care about the angulation case or none of that. Baby, if you're guilty, you're guilty. Take him to jail. Y'all, we do not care. At the end of the day, we only heard Stefon Diggs if it was attached to Cardi B. So is she Little Miss Drama? Baby, yes, she is. And Stefon, baby, you finna learn how to get blackballed without getting blackballed. Because, baby, we don't give a damn about you, your brother, your baby mamas, your best friend any longer. At the end of the day, we won't talk about our Stefon unless we talking about Cardi B. Y'all, what do y'all think about this? At the end of the day, Cardi B is Little Miss Drama. She has sold out many days of her tour, and she continues to keep moving, okay? Yeah, she might be hurt. Yeah, she might feel like, oh yeah, this man has done this, that, and the third to me and hurt my dang on reputation. But at the end of the day, she still who? She said, who hurt my reputation? Because he can't. At the end of the day, I'ma still get this money. I'ma still be the girl that is the dang on most sold out. I'ma still be the girl that continues to push forward and continue to show people, baby, can't no man break me. They can only, add to me. Y'all, what do y'all think about this? Leave it in the comments down below.
Stefon Diggs begs Cardi B to take him back, so you got Stefon Diggs out here begging like Keith Sweat to get Cardi B back. Boy, on his Ruben Stutter, I'm sorry shit, right? You got Stefon Diggs allegedly sending Cardi B all type gifts. He's been sending her bags. He's been sending her, I believe they said like a Rolex or something like that, man. He's trying to buy Cardi B back, but they're saying Cardi B ain't moved by all that, right? Cardi B ain't moved by it, man. That boy was out here at the Super Bowl with a joint who allegedly cheated on, Cardi B's husband cheated on her with. Offset's mistress. You thought this was going to be a good idea. How? Right? And you got your baby mamas at the Super Bowl. Boy had 3-4 joints wearing his jersey at the Super Bowl. And he don't understand why Cardi B ain't rocking with him. But they're saying Cardi B still got him blocked. He's begging like Keith Sweat. Cardi B allegedly canceled this party she was gonna throw for him or whatever, man. I'm like, damn, so I guess Cardi B different. I mean, you can cheat on her 6-7 times and you good, but if you bring a bunch of your baby mamas to the Super Bowl, that's when she draws the line.
I don't think that Cardi B and Stefon Diggs would have ever worked out because of his ego. Period, point blank. He's not the man that can date somebody who is bigger than him. If you took away all the other messy factors, the fact that she's still married and just had a baby with her husband, if you take away the fact that he's had 3 or 4 other kids and he has 5 baby mothers, if you took away all of that, they still would not have been a good match, period. Stefon Diggs is definitely the football player who thinks that he can do no wrong and that it's everybody else's fault if, the game doesn't go right. The way he left the Buffalo Bills was not very well received. Even his brother is the same way. His brother has been kicked off of like 3 NFL teams in this season alone. Like, they're very egotistical men, and men who have multiple baby mothers, which tells you like their egos are inflated. I definitely think he saw an opportunity in Cardi B because he is branching into, different avenues outside of football, like the fashion industry, and he just dropped a furniture line. I could bet you all the men who are fans of Stefon Diggs are not checking for his furniture line, his home decor line. They're not checking for it. But if he has a woman who has a large, female fan base, they might support it just, off of association. So he needed somebody who had reach, but he couldn't handle it. Once he got with Cardi B, every press conference that he had after a game was about her. Like, oh, how's you and Cardi B? Did you name the baby yet? Are you having a boy? Is Cardi B at the game? Like, everything, she's pictured with, the Patriots owner. It just became all about their relationship and not him as a player. And I don't think that he could handle that, period, point blank. I could bet you if New England won the Super Bowl and, he was questioned afterwards by reporters, they weren't going to just be like, oh, how does it feel to be a Super Bowl champ? How do you feel about the game? It was going to be all questions about her. Are you and Cardi B going to party afterwards? Did you catch Cardi B in the Super Bowl halftime show? Did you catch her cameo? What are you and Cardi B doing? Are you going to be going to her tour? That's, the tour like literally started a couple days later. All the questions were going to be about his relationship. I don't think that's what he wanted. He wants the attention. I don't think he could handle that level of stardom. And I know people are going to say, oh, but he's a star. Just to put it in perspective, his following on Instagram is like 2.5 million. Hers is over 164 million. She's way bigger than him as a celebrity. He's a good football player, but she is the bigger celebrity. And I just don't think that he's the type of man who can handle somebody who is more important than him.